Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video with Pineapple Animation. And today, we shall do the impossible. We shall rate my videos in a tier list! Oh, hello everybody, welcome back to another video with Pineapple Animation. And like I've said in that weird intro, we are going to be rating my videos in a tier list. So, before this video starts, make sure to subscribe if you're new here, like this video, and comment on what your favorite part of this video was. Also, I'm willing to take your guys' comments. Like, if you guys think that I rated a video wrong, if you don't agree with how I rated it, please make sure to comment in the comment section below. I love hearing your guys' feedback. So, without further ado, let us begin. The first video we are going to do is Caveman Phil Breakfast. Now, this was a good video. I think it was a great kickoff to my channel, and I really loved making it. So, I think this video, it was a good video, and I really liked the comedy elements in it, like the alarm rock and stuff like that, but it wasn't the best animation. So for now, I'm going to put it in the B tier. And remember, at the end, I'll look over my tiers and see if I want to change any of them. Next, the Scooter of Doom. Ooh, my first animating stories of my life. Now, I really liked this one. I thought it was a good different thing to do on my channel. It was a good video. I really liked making it. It was a little bit rushed. I'd like to add, there was a lot of stuff I wanted to add in it, but I didn't get to. And overall, I think it was a good video. I said so like a million times in it. But yeah, yeah, I think the place where this one belongs is probably, I'm going to put it in the A tier, because I think this was a pretty good video. I really liked it, and it's a good blast from the past. Next, Caveman Phil Hunting. It definitely wasn't as good as Caveman Phil 1. Yeah! I don't know. This one was definitely rushed. So you've probably noticed I've said rushed a lot. That's because when I first started my animation stuff, I really looked over more quantity more than quality. So I made videos a lot, but they weren't that good, and they just came out every other week, but they weren't the best. So that's why I've said rushed a lot. And I think this one, it's an okay animation. I think it belongs in the D tier, because it wasn't the best. It still was pretty good, but it wasn't as good as the original. So yeah, that's where it goes. Raptor versus Default. Ugh. Fortnite animation. Barf.
Default. Fortnite animation. Barf.
Yeah, this is my least favorite animation, as you can tell. Definitely this one was probably my most rushed one. Like, it's my least favorite. It was just, I don't know, I was going through what I like to call my Fortnite phase. I used to play Fortnite so much. It was a crazy phase. And honestly, I did not like that animation. So, it's my least favorite, and I honestly not really that proud of it. But I haven't deleted it yet because it did okay, but you are going in the F tier Fortnite animation. It even matches with its color scheme, but I'm probably not going to move that one. I wasn't a big fan of it. Gnome Wars. Oh my gosh, I loved making Gnome Wars. Yeah, this one is one of my most liked videos. It's just such a funny animation, and I loved the idea of it. It was very creative. And so, it was a tiny bit rushed, like I've said a million times with all my animations, but I think it was pretty good. And sorry if I'm sniffing a bunch, I'm a little bit sick, but yeah, I'm gonna put this in the S tier because it's one of my favorite animations. Okay, next, Granny Animation. Guys, I'm gonna say it again, I'm sorry, this one was really rushed as well. Let me tell you why it was rushed. So, when I did this animation, I started it, and I was planning on making it a lot longer. It wasn't even supposed to be part 1. It was just supposed to be, you know, the Granny game. He gets hit a couple times, and he eventually escapes Granny, and it was, of course, part of my Granny phase, but I just really never had the time to finish it, and it honestly wasn't a bad animation. I think it was pretty good. So, I'm gonna put this in the C tier, because it wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best. Like, it was okay. Yeah. Caveman Phil hygiene. Oof, I loved this animation. This was a good animation. I really thought it was funny. I actually liked it a little bit more than the original Caveman Phil. I liked how I tried different elements in this animation. Like, I tried to make it pretty good. This is when I started to realize that I preferred quality over quantity. So, yeah, it was a great video. I think it belongs in the A tier. It probably belongs ahead of the animating story of my life, but I'm not gonna put it there right now. I'm gonna do that all in the end. So next is if the Avengers had the UOOOF reverse card. That was a pretty good video. It's one of my most viewed videos, so I kind of gotta love it. I thought it was pretty good, and I thought it was funny. I liked how it wasn't really a long animation. It was kind of like short and sweet. It was really good. This is probably one of my favorite animations just because it did pretty successful. So I'm going to put this in the S tier. Yeah, good animation. Next, Super Milk. So let me tell you a little bit about this animation. This animation was for a project I had to do for school. And that's why it isn't the best, because I had only 3 days to do it, I think. It still was pretty good for the amount of time that I had, but I really don't like it that much because, you could hear voices in the background.
What is it?
It is Super Milk. What is that? It's a rare type of milk that gives you superpowers. Because I had to make it at school. And there were some pretty loud kids at my school. So they were yelling a bunch, like, when I was filming this. So it was kind of annoying, but it was an okay video. I'd say this one belongs in the B tier. Not ahead of Caveman Phil, but it was a little bit better than the granny animation. I really liked the thumbnail because I think it was pretty well drawn, and I think that it just was a good video, and it wasn't better than Caveman Phil Breakfast just because it didn't do as well, but I thought it was a good video. Next, Trolls and Scums Episode 1, The Package. Now this was a pretty good animation. I just really liked it because I was in it. I was the main character, like you can see, and I thought it was pretty good. A little rushed, but I thought it was great. I think this one belongs in... It probably belongs in the S tier. It was a really good animation, not gonna lie. Oh, and last but not least, the birthday animation. Oh my gosh, I loved making this video. Has a really special place in my heart because it was a good video. So honestly, I'm gonna put this in the S tier. Now, time for the rearranging. No more. That will stay in S tier, but I think I'm gonna put the Uno reverse card video ahead of it. So let me just do that really quickly. So I'm just gonna do that and do that. So now the Infinity War is going to go ahead of it. Well, actually, let's see what should go ahead of Gnome Wars. I think the birthday video should go ahead of it, just because that's better. And I think this video right here, the Trolls and Scums, should probably go in the A tier, because it wasn't the greatest animation. It still was good, but it wasn't the greatest. So okay, that's my S tier. That looks pretty good to me. So the A tier. I think the animating the story about my life should actually go behind hygiene, and good old Trolls and Scum should probably go ahead of those, and that looks pretty good. Sorry that it looks a little messy, like you can see the little blue parts right there. It's because I'm doing this in Flip-A-Clip. Like, I know, you're probably like, ugh, you use Flip-A-Clip to make a tier list? It's just because, I don't know, I just thought it was pretty convenient, and I can just put it on my computer after, so I just decided to. So sorry if it's a little messy, but it's pretty convenient. So the S and the A tier, that looks pretty good. B tier, Caveman Phil Breakfast, B tier looks pretty good. C tier, Granny Animation. Yeah, that's probably where it deserves to be. D tier was Caveman Phil Hunting. And E tier, nothing there because I didn't really think anything should be there. You know what, I'm going to move Raptor versus Default up there just because I don't want to have one, like, tier that's not really, you know, used. So yeah, So this is my tier list. Coming in the S tier, I have, if the Avengers had the Uno reverse card. Coming second in that is the birthday video. Then we have the classic Gnome Wars. Then, in the A tier, we have the Trolls and Scums video. Then Caveman Phil Hygiene. And the animating story about my life, the Scooter of Doom. Then, in the B tier, we have the Caveman Phil Breakfast and the school project, the Super Milk. Next, we have C, Granny Animation Part 1. Then we have Hunting. Then we have Raptor versus Default, last but not least. Well, kind of least. I didn't like that video. Sorry, I'm putting a lot of hate at that video, but it really wasn't my favorite. So anyway, yeah, this is my official Pineapple Animation tier list. So, yeah, it's been a blast making these videos over the past year, and I hope you guys enjoy that I'm not just making animations. I'm trying to do like a kind of a real life videos as well, because I do have a playlist where I put all my real life videos, and it's a little empty. And when I looked at it, I was like, we should do more of these. So this is officially the Pineapple Animation tier list. So that's how I'm gonna arrange it. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a great, fun video to make, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to subscribe for weekly animations, like if you enjoyed this video, and comment on your favorite part of the video, and if you think my tier list was whack. But I don't really mind if you said that, because I love to hear you guys' opinions. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in Gnome Wars 2. Wahahaha! Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're new here. If you also enjoyed this video, make sure to like and comment on your favorite part. Also, make sure to turn on notifications for animations each week. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!